My name is Jim Estes, and today I'm going to talk about a drill that I think is extremely important for the swing plane. So what I want you to do is, and this, by the way, is going to give you an instant understanding of exactly the feeling you want to have in the golf swing. Take a club. You can put a rod, alignment rod, in the grip, or I'm sorry, in the butt end of the golf club. Take the golf club, turn it like you're going to hold it, and then what I want you to do is take that club, put it right against your left hip, so you're holding both clubs here. Now you've got an alignment rod on the ground and a golf ball, and what I want you to do, getting into your good posture position, your weight over the arches, feel balanced. The insides of the heels are going to be about the width of your hips. Take a swing back, slow motion, and trace with that alignment rod the target line all the way up. The shaft should be parallel to your target line at the top, and then slowly coming down, trace the line. And do this in slow motion. Right into the impact position. So this is a great feedback tool, visual feedback tool for learning the proper swing plane. Go right to your impact position. I encourage you to do this drill in slow motion, and if you have 5 minutes a day, if you do this drill every day, I guarantee you're going to improve your golf swing. So again, I think you'll find this to be extremely helpful. JimEstesGolf.com if you have any questions. A little more counterclockwise rotation to offset the hook, because I want you to rotate. I want you to freely rotate your forearms. And the takeaway, I want you to understand that the club handle needs to stay pointed in toward the body. And if you do the takeaway right, if you put a club down here at 11 o'clock on your right toe, those two shafts should be parallel. So the shaft is really to the left of his hands and not to the right of his hands when it's parallel to the ground. When the club shaft's parallel to the ground, you don't want to have that club way in behind you. I mean, that's not too bad. It's just your hands. You see how they work off the line?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good backswing. Now watch his right leg as he goes to the top. See how more braced that is?
Mm-hmm.
So he's built up some torque there, yeah. So he's got some brace there to push against.
Yep.
And then the club drops under the plane coming down a little bit on your swing, which is why you hit a little behind it. So if you come in too shallow, we call this too shallow, if you come in too far from the inside, you will ground out if you don't get the shift, if you don't get the leg work. Because what's going to move the bottom of your swing forward is the lateral shift of your body.
Okay.
The bottom of your swing, if there's no lower body shift, is going to be behind the ball, and you're going to hit it fast. So, you know, but you can see you got your lower body involved much better than you did when you started. You were completely stagnant, and you can see he's going to really get out of the way there. So he's getting that twist. And now, and watch the club head. It's toe up here at 90 degrees when the shaft's parallel to the ground. It's parallel to the club on the ground. So that means the club... All right, now watch how he rotates the handle. And the face is rotating over. See how it's rotating over on the other side? So you're doing that as well now. And that one you didn't because you hit it a little bit off the toe. And you can, how do I know you hit it off the toe? Well, the collision, we can see that if I zoom in here. There's your collision point. So the camera doesn't lie.
Right.
Now, the question is why? Well, there's address. You're going back. You pull away just a little bit at impact. See, the head wants to go away, but you know, for it's very minimal. So
I really believe, though, you know, some of that is just coming from the inside a little too much.
Okay.
That'll cause you to hit off the toe.
Yeah.
You know, so your hands are still, for my taste,
Still too
not
far out, huh?
still too far out. Right? They're still not underneath the shoulders enough. I'd like to have your hands right where that line is. So that's something you're just gonna have to practice in front of a mirror. It's gonna have to feel uncomfortable for it to be right.
Sure.